Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are we all doing? I just want to make a quick reaction video on this post that you are watching now. You can see Fulanis are doing everything they can to prove that they own everybody. This is Fulani man with their cattle, with their cows and everything in somebody's farmland, trying to, take over the land forcefully. They believe that by this single act of them, they can do anything and take the land away from the owner and dominate everybody. This is their tactics, this is their method. Now you may say that somebody actually helped them to do that. Maybe you may call Westerners or Europeans, okay, that they are the one that allow them or push them to be in the helm of affair for them to do what they want to do. Both of them have one thing in common, which is take the land of other people, like benefiting from the natural resources of others, and convert it for their own benefit. That is what Fulani do. And in Africa, you may say that Fulanis are the only black race that are doing that to make sure that they take everything that the other people own. They don't have a place of their own. They are moving from place to place, trying to claim what is not their own. Nigeria happen to be the safe haven to them. In other African countries, they don't have the kind of chance or space they have, in Nigeria, and they see Nigeria as a safe haven, a place where they can do and undo and get away with it, with the help of the Westerners who allow them to supervise, everything for them, because both of them have one thing in common. They take advantage of people's gullibility and expand their own presence and gain more momentum to make sure that they control everything, like what you are seeing on this video. What this guy is doing here now is just to create fear in the minds of the indigenous people, and by so doing you'll be panicking and give your land away for them to take. They said it before that Nigeria is a land that Allah gave to them. So they believe in conquest. Forget about what they're telling you. That's what they do. Ghana as a country have actually opened their eyes against them, and they don't have that breathing space to operate in Ghana as we speak. Not that they don't have presence in there, but they cannot move their car the way they're moving it in Nigeria, bragging and buying people anyhow. It can only be in Nigeria. Why? Because Europeans have given them the chance and space to operate like that. So I want us to go through some of the videos that are making way on social media today based on what Fulani can do and the activities, as you can see here. Just hear this.
Wallahi kar ka taba sarewa a wannan sana'ar da kake yi, wallahi Allah wai ba iyaye sun sa albarka ba. Na rantse da Allah ka kyale su ma sada ƴan bakin ciki, wallahi wanda ba sa so su ga ka je gaba ba. Na rantse da Allah wata rana kana zaune wallahi su za su kawo. Wallahi kar ka taba sarewa a wannan sana'ar da kake.
You can hear them. If you understand their language, better for you. I don't understand it, but I have to follow the title of the video. Now, this is another activities of Fulani in Nigeria. People, this is what they do. Once they capture people, this is what they do. Just watch this one because I want you to understand what they can do. Look at it. These are their victims, as you can see here, in the very thick forest. Okay. Do you understand it? Now you go down here, you see another one. This is where you can see. So I'm not gonna allow the video to show because they are beating them mercilessly. So let us just jump it apart because of the platform that we are using, so that they will not tag the video to be promote a kind of we are promoting violence. But before we go for that, please I would like to encourage you to like the video. If you have not, click on like button and subscribe to the channel. Comment and tell us what you think about what we're saying here, because the activities of Fulanis are no longer hidden. Everybody is complaining. Every corner of Nigeria is bleeding, not for any other thing, but for Fulani to stop Fulani activities, and Fulani are doing what they're doing to continue what they're doing and to make sure that they stop, everybody by taking their land forcefully. Let's hear from this Yoruba guy.
Let me talk about this. Yoruba, your platform, is it to attack the Igbo or to look for the betterment of the Yoruba people?
The voice may not be loud. He said, Yoruba people, your platform is it for betterment of Yoruba people or to attack the Igbos? This is from Oduduwa man. Listen.
If it is to attack the Igbo, there is no problem. Focus.
If your platform is to attack the Igbos, no problem. Focus on that.
If it is to better the life of the Yorubas, you have work to do.
If it is for betterment of Yorubas, then you have work to do.
There are plenty other people now. There are plenty places in Yoruba land now that Fulani men are taking over.
There are so many places in Yoruba land that Fulani men are taking over. Why I'm trying to repeat it, because I don't know if the audio is audible for you to hear directly from the guy, but let's see.
That they are killing people. I never seen that they shout Fulani must go.
That Fulanis are taking over their land and buying them, and he have not seen any of them, promoting or shouting Fulani must go.
I never seen that they shout Fulani must go. Igbo don't kill anybody.
Igbo that you are attacking have not buyed anybody from your region.
No do anything for us again. Leave us the way we carry us go back the way we did before. Person will just wake up one day now. They don't attack Osho State. They don't attack Ondo State. They don't attack them. They don't attack.
So what the guy is complaining about, there are series of attacks going on in every corners of Yoruba land in Nigeria. As you can see, what he put here, he said, Ondo State. Let me allow the camera to capture it for him. Ondo State is bleeding. Osun State is bleeding. Enugu State is bleeding. Benue State, of course, is bleeding. I don't have any constructive criticism in me again. This is Oduduwa man, okay? Now, let us hear from this person, because everybody is lamenting. There's one guy that I watched the video. I think that video is from Rise TV, hopefully, and the guy was, he said a lot of things, and he called the economy of this current Tinubu and APC government AK-47 economy. Now, let us hear from this Oduduwa guy again. Let's hear what he has to say.
What we must understand is the Fulanis are intentional in their conquest.
True.
They can never be mistaken for it.
True.
And I'll give you a proof. The Fulanis are intentionally with Islam, jihadism, conquest, conquering people, taking people's land. They are not shy from it. El-Rufai, Bashir El-Rufai, the son of Nasir El-Rufai, who we can as well say he is Malam El-Rufai's spokesperson, came out and said that any man that dares challenge the Fulani will be unalived. He said this and he mentioned a specific region in this country. He said Southern Kaduna will be wiped out because they continue to kill, to unalive Fulani herders. And he was not called for questioning. I have told you that these people are intentional. And they became intentional the very first day Madam Fono stepped his foot into Nigeria. In 1804, he told them, he gave them a marching order. He said, listen, Nigeria is your essence. So therefore, you must take power. When the British were about to go, the British saw the intentionality of the Fulanis. He said, listen guys, you have to occupy the Nigerian military, you have to occupy the Nigerian Air Force, you have to occupy the Nigerian police force. Because we know that you people are intentional about power. Have you checked the movement? Before you count one Yoruba man, you don't count 10 Fulani man. Before you count one Igbo man, you don't count 30 Fulani man. So, when 30 herders who are uneducated on a large scale was wielding an AK-47, tell me what your pen wants to do. They're going to buy you finish before you go talk say you be educated man. The Nigerian contract contraption has been created, fashion, okay, to benefit these people. And that is why a man has just been sentenced to death. You know his offense? A Fulani man in a country invaded his farm. He saw the man, he said, "Hey, what do they do over there? You didn't chop my gun." He started fighting the guy. Then the Fulani man brought out a cutlass. As he wanted to cut the guy dodged him, collected the cutlass in self-defense, unalived Fulani. All of this was well taped and recorded. The Nigerian judiciary system said that guy should not have defended himself. That if at all, he should have run away, allow those countries to pick them up.
Did you hear the story this guy just shared here? That somebody was in his farm and Fulani man came there, to destroy his farm as they normally do. And the guy said, "What are you doing in my farm?" Trying to approach him, and the Fulani man brought out his cutlass or their knife to hit the guy. The guy dodged it, and in self-defense by the Fulani man. The case happened to get to police, and they dragged it to court. In court, they sentenced the guy to death. Unimaginable things. Anyway, I don't want to waste much time on that. This is not just the first time. It has happened over and over and over again. Now, hear this little information before we end this video, because I just want to make it quick. Like I said, I just want it to be snappy. Why I don't want to deliberate more on what I just told you now is because no matter how you talk about it, it adds nothing. Normally the Yorubas and other southern parts used to mock Igbo people that you guys cannot do this, you cannot do this, and do that. Today, everybody in the same camp. Even though Yorubas have more say in Nigeria than Igbo, I understand. But do you think that Fulani will take you like that? No. They will still come after you. And a lot of Yorubas are now picking and they are now getting the message clearly. Now let us go back. Let me just listen to this.
Guys, not understood a year word. Like these people are another country on their own.
Okay.
They have their own rules, their own laws.
Okay.
They don't listen to anybody.
Okay.
Now when they close down school in Kano State for Ramadan for 30 days, everybody talk. Camp president talk. Many people talk. Make they reopen the school. For where they don't listen to anybody.
Did you hear that? This past Ramadan, the northern part of Nigeria shut down all the schools in the north for 30 good days, 1 month. For Ramadan. It did not end there. No matter, federal government don't have any sense. That's to tell you, oh God, many of you still believing that, oh, let me do this, let me do that. You are just, they normally say that African people don't read, they don't research. True. And if you want to hide anything for a black person, put it in a book and all that. In Nigerian own is different from that. This statement could be applicable to other African countries, but Nigerian own is totally different because even if you put that information in a video, they will not understand it. Why? Not because they're not intelligent. They believe that as long as we can wake up and go out, nothing mega. Let's move on. So the embedment of African or black people, stupidity in a black man, we have built headquarters in the headquarters of that stupidity is Nigeria. Every Nigerian person, everybody from that part of the world, you are just carrying. Some of us think that we are smart. As long as you are able, you are Nigerian, you are Biafran, we're all smart. But when the issue that requires smartness comes, nobody is there to represent. Only few. Why I said nobody? Because even the few that decided to come out to represent, not that they are not as smart as as people expect. They're even modern. But you see those few stupid ones, they will devote their time to drag the person to the mud. That is what I mean by stupidity. And when you have a stupid man, a stupid woman, able to do and undo or to stop you, then your smartness is not good enough then. Let's continue.
They reopened the school for where they don't listen to anybody. They maintained their stand. Now, today, see this news. Kano State Government has announced Sunday, April 6th, 2025 as the resumption date for all boarding public, private, primary, and post-primary schools in the state.
Targeting Easter period, Christians. You will not see this in mainstream media. Never. For what, Okwan? You will not see it. Why? Because they don't want to be sanctioned. Okwan, the Christian one. And sometimes I begin to wonder, even if you're a traditionalist, all of you are infidel. That's one thing they don't know. As long as you're like Matthias Isaac and the rest of them are fasting Christianity and all that, you are just deceiving yourself. Can you stand Islam? Can you? Not at all. And I watched a video of Matthias Isaac where someone interviewed him and was asking him why people are criticizing you that you don't go after Islam like the way you go after Christianity. He said that he have not seen Muslim people deceiving their followers because of religion and all that. But you forgot that the channel that deceiveness in their own political career. You don't understand. You don't see any reason to do something about it, right? You see, if from you see maybe like, now listen.
They don't decide on their own. See now, on the 6th of April, Sunday, they go open their own.
Oh.
While other schools in the east, in the west, are closing for Easter, they are reopening their own on the 6th. Like, are they not wars on their own? Are they not having their own laws? Hey, God. This is the definition of, we know they agree for anybody, like, they are on their own. And it's beautiful. Yes, they make their laws and they stand on it. You can't toss them around. And I love it. It's good. Congratulations to Kano residents, right? Your children will start school on April 6th. Yes.
Typical Christian people. She started making comments as if she's condemning it, that she's saying the right thing. Out of fear. Congratulations to you people. That of course is good. That is good. Something that you already know that is bad. it is good. And as the Christian. A foot be mundin do like ndo. To a mad na. For there's no religion in this world that loves to live life like Christian religion. Spiritual cowardice. People who you don't have anything to offer and you don't bother to have. It's okay because she know that maybe she don't want anybody to go after her and all that. And Fulani and the Muslims love this so much. They don't. Once they know that you are panicking, you are gone. In fact, everything about you is gone. Breaking. Kano State government has announced Sunday, April 6, 2025, as the resumption date for all boarding public, private, primary, and post-primary schools in the state. But in our own state, we are still looking for governor to stand like a man and make a decision. Never. Instead, once you buy their brothers, they will tell you that we condemn the violence, that the police and Nigerian security forces are looking into that. The investigation is going on. That we are going to try our best to apprehend the culprit. That they are going to do. We encourage you not to take you don't take law into your hands. That you police will see to that. Okay, thank you. Don't take in the press. Thank you, Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Excellent. Thank you. That's all. Then you'll be waiting to see what they're going to do. Nothing. Then when the citizens say okay, the indigenous people say okay, we don't need to wait. Governor promised us the first attack. He said that he's going to arrest them, that we are going to bring them to the book, and that we would not see anything. They decide to act on their own. Governor will not tell you that the investigation is going on. No. They will tell army and the same Nigerian security forces to go and shoot aside. But if that thing happen, if it happen in the north, they will tell you that nothing in life is more important. This is just about how many people that are willing. Is a war between some people who know the power of trigger, and those who don't care to know, or who don't even dream to know. They don't want it. Cowardice. And what happened? What happened to cowardly people? They always use them for settlement. Like a coward person, someone who is coward. Your destiny is in the hands of another man, and I will leave it there. Just hear this.
Right? Your children will start school on April 6th. Yes. But they should have added another 2 weeks now so that they can rest from the 30 days fast. It's not easy. They should have added another 2 weeks. Let them rest. Then resume.
You see the way he's trying to appeal to them after saying that it's good. It is good. But you should have just given them more to it so that we can follow on that Easter. When you know already that the target is to prove to you that your religion doesn't count here, that you don't do that. Now, a country like all those Arabic country, I don't want to mention them now, and some countries in Asia, okay, in Lebanon, in Azerbaijan, even in Turkey, Easter period is not recognized. They know some of these Muslim countries. I'm not sure about Turkey. I'm not sure about Turkey, but the one I know in all this Middle East region and all that, what they normally do is that originally, like in the olden days, maybe in 70s, that according to their history, they have holidays for all the feast, Christian feast and everything, like Easter, Christmas, and what have you. They will declare holidays. Then that holidays is just to make the people who have different belief or different faith to feel belong. But recently they have cancelled that quietly, and Christianity can then not protest. This is a country that originally was dominated, or in the early days they were all Christian countries, and that have been taken away from them without anyone challenging that. Can you do that? You cannot mention any country in this world that was Muslim and that country later being converted and taken over by Christian religion. Never. But there's series and countless number of countries that was Christians but later convert to Muslim by force, subjugation. That is the template that every Muslim cleric use to gain more followers to themselves or to suppress other religion in the name of promoting their own. His agenda is a template that have worked for many years, and don't expect them to drop it because of you. This woman here is just example of what I just told you about Christian religion and other religion, because not only Christian, even traditional worshippers, those who say they're number one. Yeah, you hear that I'm number one million, not when Fulani is involved. Your brain, you just abandon your brain out of fear. The bad people, one of the reasons the bad people anyhow is to instigate that fear. The annoying part is that those who are supposed to know pretend not to know. They see those things, but they can't do anything about it. Now listen, because we are about to end the video. To be honest.
But they should have added another 2 weeks now so that they can rest.
As if
from the 30 days fast. It's not easy.
As if she loved them. The same way you are trying to lie to yourself, trying to deceive them, is the same way they are trying to deceive you, but they are doing something even when you claim that you know that you want to resist. No, you can't resist. They will buy you, and the others will learn from that.
You should add another 2 weeks. Let them rest. Then resume. What do you think, guys? What do you think?
I don't want a problem.
Guys,
I don't want a serious problem. Anyway, let me just end it here. Like the video and tell me what you think about what we discussed so far. Alright? Subscribe to the channel. God bless you. Bye bye for now.